Get set! Get set! On! Ready! Ready! Let's go! Ready, ready! Easy! Ready, go! Here we go! Squirrel! Down! Jackrabbit! Set high! Here we go! Ready, ready!
One player to
Set! Ready! Clear! Clear! High! 29 Philly! Set! Hut! Reset! Come on, set! 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 Ready! High! Here we go! Ready! Easy! Ready, ready!
Let's get that swagger.
Get set! Get set! High! Ready! Ready, go! Let's go! Set! Easy!
Matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. He thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
To throw, it's Moore. He finds the running back in the flat, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble now. He's got the first down and more. The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get out to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. The sure hands. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A 2nd down after that completion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40.
325.
And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. That's caught. It's Branch. They bring him down to the 25 and move closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the left side with a toss.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap and turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Bootleg looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times we'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
The powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Running back has it on the screen now. Right, looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, his screen pass This is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll ride the back again here. Slaughter for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looks to the left for a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. The Ducks will line up now. It's first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Here he goes. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT puts it in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's in the clear. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Fires quickly to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Breaking tackles and going. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A big defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This one will be fair caught. start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down.
Easy.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
29 Philly.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Branch.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Makes the catch. It's Bell. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
But these the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the tailback's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Close to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, well, well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And they'll kick it away here. And he takes it around the 20. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Using his legs. It's Whittington. He's in the clear. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Moore. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense... clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get... The chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Makes the read. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch made on the left side. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. First down at the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
But the defense is not fooled at all. I will tell you, I'm surprised by the call. Now, that's not Brock Bowers out there. They hand it off to the tight end, and the defense is all over it.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking to throw here. Near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense coming at the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Moore. Tight end makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 38, Oregon 28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Try the middle, but stop for no gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs can be the difference.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
To throw, it's Moore. It's another deep shot. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. That's an important score. We've got a 1-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Important second down play coming up. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
To the air, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Branch. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive, go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver, comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. Bites off the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Quick throw to the left side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
The old
toss play, Chris. As you know, this used to be really a popular play in college football when teams ran this out of the I formation. Now in college football, you see them running out of pretty much any formation. But the key still is being able to seal the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle, to allow the back to get to the corner.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, you're only down one possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They go with a direct snap. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
To throw, it's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Off to the receiver on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
And they tack on the extra point. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.